everybody, it's finally Friday. Actually, it's not, it's Saturday. And I'm sorry that I didn't put out a video yesterday because I was at Mammoth and I honestly just got tired and then I forgot and I apologize. I usually don't do that. I'm very, very good at it. And I had planned on filming before I left to come to Mammoth, but I just ran out of time because life is unpredictable. Am I right? But I'm still doing Facebook Friday because I didn't forget about you last night at like 10 o'clock. I was like, shit. So here I am. And I have 3 questions as well as a journal topic from Hannah. So thank you so much, Hannah, for that. And the first question says, hey, Katie, can depression make you angry? And if so, what can I do to stop being angry? Ever since I got depression, I've been angry at people and I feel like I can't control it. Now, the funny thing about depression, and I want to do more videos about it because there's a lot of different symptoms of it that people don't recognize as symptoms of depression. One of those being anger. And the main reason we find and what we hypothesize as the reason why people with depression feel so angry is because everything is harder. It's harder to get out of bed. It's harder to be motivated. We don't find the joy in things we used to find joy in. So imagine overall how that affects our mood, how that makes us feel over time, and usually it makes us angry or even jealous of other people, which leads to more anger. And to be truthful, there are 2 things, as always, that we can do to help with this. The first being see a therapist. The more we vent about things, the more we talk about things, the more we get things off our chest, try to get ourselves out, do some homework that our therapist gives us, like getting out, talking to friends, forcing ourselves to get up in the morning. All of that stuff will help boost our mood. And the second is kind of the medication or maybe diet or exercise or things that you and your doctor can work together on to help better your mood overall. So those are our kind of 2 options. And I know some of us, it's hard for us to get help and it's hard for us to find things that are affordable, but I have a video that I did like a gazillion years ago about finding help when funds are low, and I would check that out because that will help you get better ideas of what to ask when you go in and how to find lower cost places. Okay? Now, question number 2 says, my question is, can depression make you lose weight? My eating habits and activity levels have remained the same, but I find that I'm slowly losing weight and I've always had a very constant weight. I've told my primary care doctor and they've ruled out medical reasons for weight loss. Can my depression cause weight loss? Now, I wanted to answer this also because depression affects a lot of us. And technically speaking, depression does not make us lose weight. What it does do is it can affect our appetite. So those of us who usually eat bigger meals or eat more regularly may not have an appetite anymore. Now, everyone's depression is different. So those of you out there who feel like it makes you eat more or less, it just depends on the person. It can make us sleep more or less. It's all about how it affects us personally. And so when it comes to this question, saying that her eating habits and activity levels have remained the same, I would get a second opinion from another doctor because depression itself does not cause weight loss. But you might want to notice if maybe you think you're eating the same, but you're actually eating smaller portions, because that's very common for us not to have the same type of, appetite that we used to. Okay? Question number 3. Hey, Katie, I just want to say thank you for all of your videos and always having the time to answer my questions. Here's the one thing I wanted to ask, though. I know that you have so many people in your community and even just random viewers. So how are you able to say that you care about our well-being when you don't even know us? I know that that can be read really condescendingly, but I don't mean it like that at all. I just meant it in the sense that caring for people takes a lot out of a person. I try to focus on all the positive in your videos, but sometimes I can't help but think that it wouldn't matter how I'm doing, or you saying you care doesn't help me. I feel like I have such a deep connection with you, but then I know that you don't know a lot of us here. And I think it's amazing that you're able to touch more lives than you will ever know. I'm sorry for the long ramble. Hopefully you're able to get a clear message out of it somewhere. I want to talk about this because I get a lot of questions like that. How can you say take care? How can you say that you worry about us? Or how can you say that you keep us posted or any of that? I get these questions all the time. And the truth is that no matter who you are, whether I know you personally and have met you or have talked to you one-on-one, doesn't really matter, because I don't have to know someone to care about them. I don't have to know someone personally to not want bad things to happen to them. I feel like all of us can agree that unless we're just really angry and upset all the time and feeling really down, we don't want bad things to happen to anybody. we believe in the positive. We believe in the good in people. And because my job and what I train to do, and the reason that I take all this time out of my day to put out videos, is because I actually care. I want you all to have better lives. I want you all to feel better. I know that we can do it, that we can work together, and that this can be possible. And I think that's really what I mean when I say, you know, take care. I care about all of you, because I really do. I want you all to do better. I want you all to feel better. And I know that that's possible, and we can work together to make that happen. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Now I have a journal topic. Thanks, Hannah, for that. And it's kind of a cool one. So it says, I just had this idea after watching a Hindi film called The Lunchbox. She highly recommends it, by the way. In the film, a wife packs her husband's lunchbox, but it gets delivered to the wrong man every day, and the two begin exchanging letters hidden in the lunchbox. And it got me wondering, if you could write a letter to a perfect stranger, what advice would you give them, and what would you tell them about life? Everyone has their own story. What's yours? Hope that makes sense. I thought that was a really, really cool idea, because sometimes if we write letters to strangers, if it's not someone we know, we can be more honest about it. We can be more open about it. And what would we really tell them, and what would the communication be like? So let's do that this weekend. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I'll see you on Monday, and I'll be on Tumblr on Tuesday. So ask your questions there using the hashtag KatieFAQ. Bye.